guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Vanessa. So in today's video, I'm gonna be giving tips for first year students at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. So yeah, I'm a freshman at UH and I'm in my second semester here. I've been here since August, and these are just a few tips from me to help any freshman coming in the fall of 22. So yeah, so I have about 13 that I wrote right here. I can't talk, but yeah, so starting with number 1, sit in the middle or close to the front of the classroom. I personally think this just helps with staying engaged and focused with the lecture and whatever is going on in class. I find sitting in the back is more like chill and like not as focused environment as the middle or the front. So I personally sit in the middle for some classes, and then for other ones I sit in the front. But I try to stay close as I can, especially since I have very hard hearing. But yeah, and then going on to number 2, don't overwhelm yourself with classes. So I did this last semester, and I believe a full-time student is 12 credits. So I think that's about, I don't know, maybe 4 classes, I believe. 4 classes. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I know 4 classes is full-time. I'm not exactly sure about the credits. Yeah, so I had 5 classes last semester, and I was doing really bad. I was having a hard time focusing and being on top of all my work. It was a lot. It was overwhelming. So I ended up dropping one of my classes, and it wasn't great. I still had a hard time even after I dropped it. This semester I'm doing a lot. This semester I'm doing a lot better, and I have straight A's right now, and I do have 5 classes right now. So it's not as overwhelming. And also you get to choose when you want to take your classes. So I got to choose my schedule. So my schedule is like 1-2-1-2 this semester, and then I don't have anything on Fridays, which I really like because free day. Okay, and number 3, check the syllabus often. I check mine every week. Usually on the syllabus they'll tell you like materials required, and they'll tell you when things are due, what's going on in class. It's like a breakdown of the whole semester of what's going to be going on, and then how they grade, and also like how to get in contact with them with like emails and stuff. So sometimes classes don't usually send a reminder of when things are due. I have this one class that does that, but it says on the syllabus, and it ended up me having to ask for an extension because I didn't check on time. I mean, I still got it in, but that's not the point. Don't be like me. So make sure you check it all the time, because sometimes it's really on you to check. And then yeah, so number 4 is don't be shy to ask for help and get in contact with the teacher, TAs, or classmates. So an example of this is my book did not arrive on time for one class, and I did not know what to do because I had to do an assignment for it. So I went on the school website, like the thing that we use, it's called La Lima, and I emailed all of the students in my class, and it was like, hey, can anybody send me the reading? Like, I need to do this reading for homework, and my book hasn't come yet. I probably had about 12-15 people message me and gave me the reading, so it works. But I also messaged the teacher, and they told me, like, they gave me an extension since I didn't have my book yet, which really helped. So make sure you reach out, even if you're shy or you're struggling. I highly recommend that you reach out if you need help, because most of the time you can do it on your own, even though that's how things are, I guess. So yeah, don't be shy to get help when you need it, otherwise you can regret it later, like I did. So next one, number 5, get your priorities straight and stay focused. So the reason I put this one down is because there's a lot of parties that happen in college, and there's a lot of, I don't want to say bad influences, but there's a lot of influences, I guess. There's parties all the time. People drink, they get drunk, they smoke, they get high, and all that, you know. That's not my scene. I've never been to a college party. It's just something that doesn't interest me. I'm more of a stay back, watch movies type person, I mean. But if you are gonna party and like have fun and like be going out all the time and stuff, which why wouldn't you? It's Hawaii, you know. Just make sure you have all your work done. So like if you're going out on a Saturday, make sure you get your work in that's due before Saturday, so you're not stressing about it when you get back, like something like that. And just stay focused, you know. Schoolwork should come first. That's what you're here for, so make sure you're getting it done, and don't slack off on it. And try not to have so many distractions. Friends are cool, but if they're telling you to ditch class, is that really a good influence on you and somebody you want to be around? If they're telling you to ditch class when you know you need to be there and get your work done, like, you know. So yeah, the next one is utilize school resources. This is tip number 6. So the school offers a lot of resources here, like they have free therapy, so you can go to the counseling office and it's free. You can go once a week and just talk to somebody if you need it. They have a lot of resources if you need help, if you're suicidal, if you're depressed, if you have anxiety, or you just need somebody to talk to, or even if you want to talk to somebody just to help somebody else. It really helps a lot. They also have scholarships you can do. We have a website called Star Balance, and you can apply for scholarships on there, and that's also where you do your class schedule and you register. And then there's other resources that aren't like website type. There's like the gym, it's free, go if you want, but I go every week, so. And then the bookstore, it's really expensive, to be honest, and I would not recommend getting your stuff from there, but if you really need to, then do it. But they tend to like upprice things. But yeah. And then there is the Campus Center food court as well. They have like Jamba Juice, Starbucks, Subway. You can get your student ID there. They have like another little food court. I haven't been in there yet, but it's like it just opened. And then there's another thing called Paradise Palms. They have like Dunkin', they have Panda Express, they have L&L that just opened. And yeah, and then also you can utilize the library. You can print pages there, like with a printer. I think it's like 10 cents a page. Yeah, so do that. The next thing is, if you have a bad roommate, there are 2 moving periods. So I'm pretty sure nobody may expect this or want this, but you might get paired up with somebody you're not compatible with. So I can do a story time about mine. I had to move. So I was in another dorm before this one that I'm in right now, and I had to move because me and my roommate were not compatible. I was compatible, she wasn't, but that's not the point. So I had to move, but I could do a story time on that if you guys want, so we can let me know. But there are 2 moving periods. There's one in September and then one in January, but you can only move once you move, you're permanent. So unless it's like something like super serious, but yeah, so there's moving periods. I think they're about a month long. You apply and you pick a room. You have to pay the difference if it's at a different tower. And yeah, you don't get to, I mean, you can choose your roommate, like say you and your friend both have a difficult roommate, and then one of you can be together, switch or whatever. But yeah, I didn't really know who my roommate was before I came here, but I got lucky and she's super cool and awesome, so love you, Haley. And then yeah, so there are 2 moving periods if you don't want to stay where you at. And then it's just a risk though, because you don't know who your next roommate's gonna be unless you actually apply to be with somebody. But yeah, number 8, there's a freshman Instagram to meet people. So I don't know if there's gonna be one for the next class. It would be really cool if there was, because then you guys can get to have like the same type of thing that I had. So I'm gonna crack my back real quick. So when I was coming here after I had got accepted, there was a freshman Instagram. So somebody, one of the students, it's run by students, it's not associated with the school, they created an Instagram where people can post themselves and give like a little biography intro about themselves to make friends, meet people. And that's how I met my roommate, actually, my old one. So they would just post like 3 pictures of yourself, and then it would be like, hi, I'm so and so, I'm from here, my major is this, I'm interested in like doing these activities and hobbies, and here's my Instagram, my Snapchat, let me know if you want to be friends. It's just something like that. A lot of people would post in there. Like, that was a big popular thing when I was coming here. I don't know if it's gonna be next year, but it would be really cool if it was, because it's a really cool way to meet people. So yeah, if anybody wants to do that and let your class know, I'm just saying, it's pretty cool. Okay, and then the next thing is, I already said this, apply for scholarships. Partying is fun, but be smart and be safe. So I'm gonna touch on that a little bit. So as you know, COVID is really bad right now, and I honestly feel like places are gonna close again, but knock on wood. So yeah, if you're gonna party, just be safe, be smart, don't drive, you know, don't be too much in big crowds because of COVID. You know, there's a lot of students here that get COVID. I get emails all the time. Whenever there's somebody that gets COVID, they email all the students so somebody's aware, and then it says what building they're in. But yeah, just be smart, you know, be careful, watch your drinks, stay close to your friends, and don't do anything you're gonna regret. So the next thing is have fun and don't be shy to be yourself, make friends, and don't isolate yourself. So this is a big thing, because I know there may be some people that it's hard for them to make friends, or they're just antisocial or don't like people, you know. But you know, college is really fun if you make it be fun. So if you're just gonna be in your room and not do anything, not talk to anybody, it's not gonna be fun, it's boring. But if you make an effort to, then it'll be fun. And you just gotta put yourself out there. It was really hard for me to make friends. My first friend I got, our parents actually introduced us to each other. So we met at a restaurant on her birthday, and our parents met, and then they made us be friends. But yeah, and then my other friend, who's actually back here under the blanket, we actually are in the same classes together. And I was like, we just started talking, and I was like, hey, want to be friends? And she was like, yeah. So yeah, it's not that hard really. But and then I met some of her friends that became my friends, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, just have fun, don't be shy to be yourself, you know. Trust me, nobody cares what you do here. Like, I mean, they do care, but like they don't at the same time. So like, you want to wear those shorts out, wear them out, girl. If you want to wear that crop top, wear that crop top. Just do what you want and have fun. As long as you feel good and you're happy, then screw what others think. I needed to take my own advice. But anyways, yeah, don't isolate yourself, just have fun. It's Hawaii. Go to the beach, go out with friends, go rent a car, go to North Shore, do something. I'm gonna do that tomorrow actually. And yeah, just, it's fun. You gotta make it fun. You're gonna be here. Trust me, you will never be in your room most of the time. Number 12, almost done here. I have one more after this one. Be organized and prioritize. So I use my planner to stay organized and stuff. It's right here actually. Give me one second. So be organized with your stuff. So I actually wrote my class schedule right there on like a little whiteboard sticky note. So it's there. I mainly put it there so I know what's going on. I could just look at it and be like, oh, I have this class today. Or sometimes for my roommate too, so she can look at it. Last semester we wrote it, and so she had her other side of the fridge. And yeah, and then like I said with the syllabus, sometimes they won't notify you but you need to do it on your own so you can be organized. So make sure you get a planner. These will really help. Like with mine, I write down what's due, when it's due, what time, what day, how to do it, where to find more information about it and stuff. And yeah, get one because they're really helpful. I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of just in there. So those would be really helpful. I get these like sticky note things that stick, but they're whiteboards at the same time. They're really cool. Prioritize, so make sure you do your work before you go have fun. I mean, that's just my opinion, but you're here to do school, so you need to do it. You're not just here to party and have fun. You're here to do school, so make sure you get it done because nobody's gonna do it for you. And the last thing is look for your classes before they start. So our campus is pretty big, and Campus Center is like 10 minutes from where I am right now. So it's a bit of a walk, but it's not too bad once you get used to it, to be honest. Yeah, so look for your classes before they start. So my first day, I left like 30 minutes before, probably almost an hour before I would recommend. And I went to go walk around and just look for my classes. They tell you like, this building 401, this building 105, like, you know, and you just got to look for it. I looked them up on Google Maps first and see where they were near, and then just like find the best route. I would try different routes and see which one's the best one to get there faster. But yeah, if you're gonna go like 10 minutes before and you're gonna be struggling to find your class, like, no, that's not gonna help you. You need to look ahead of time so you know where you're going. You know, you can make a little map or something, I don't know. You do your thing, but I definitely recommend looking for your classes before they start so you know where you're going. And yeah, make friends, have fun, but be smart, be safe, and stay focused. Don't slack, because I learned that the hard way. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the video. I got through all 13 steps, but if I think of any more, I'll probably make a part 2 or something, so that you guys can have more. The next video I'm gonna be making should be either a story time of when I had to leave my old roommate to come to my new one, or things I wish I knew before I came here. So I don't know which one I'm gonna do first. Or it might be a vlog, I'm not sure, but I have a lot of video ideas. Okay, I got a whole list, so they're gonna be coming out. Not like my nails, they're cute. Anyways, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope it was helpful to any freshmen that are coming in the fall, or just anyone who's looking into the school. Make sure you guys wait till this moped passes. Hear those all the time. That's all you're gonna hear, and loud music from cars. But yeah, so make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. So